Data science. Data science, one of the most sexiest job in today's time. Data science, the most in-demand skills for the industries, for technologies, and for companies across the globe. Data science. Data science, one of the most sexiest job in today's time. Data science, the most in-demand skills for the industries, for technologies, and for companies across the globe for various reasons. Let's discover the various reasons why data science is so popular in today's blog. Hey guys, welcome back to Siddharth World, and you are watching the blog for data science. I hope you are having a very good day and a safe and sound day during this pandemic. And today we are here to talk about hottest topic in the market, which is data science. So, hell lot of videos are already done available and all that. But here in this particular blog, in this particular video, I'm just going to talk about few certain things that is important. What is data science? What you need to know data science, to learn data science, and what level of passion you need in order to build your skills on this particular course. That's the three things, and other things is on the sideline, whether it is salary, package, job, what are the biggest platforms that you get, and all that. The first and foremost thing you have to understand is why data science. Why so many research is telling data science is the most sexiest job, the data science is the most in demand skills, data science is this, data science is that, and why this was not been taken, this topic is taken at such a high in the past, and why it has been only given that preference in the future. It's not that the data science is a very new concept or a very new topic here, and rather it is not a very old topic there. To begin with, data science is a very common and interesting topic. And who is a data scientist? Now, data science is basically about data and its predictions using statistics and its possible outcomes of predicting what can happen and what will happen. So basically what happens is data science has got two skills because of statistics. Now, before going deeper into this topic, you have to understand one thing, that in order to learn data science or in order to master the skills of data science, you need two simple things. One is called Python, which is basically a language for scripting, for coding, and for putting all kinds of instructions, feeding it into the computer. And second is statistics. Now, statistics is something which is very common. You have mean, median, mode, probability, random sampling, and all that. But why statistics and Python? Because Python is basically just a language to combine those instructions which has to be fed into the system, which has to be fed into the computer, and the computer takes the thinking power of a human brain, what the human is trying to build out of it, and when the data is being fed into the system, and it starts taking the decision on itself. Now, in order to understand how the greatest data science leaders or data scientists work, is basically one thing. They are a kind of statistician. Why statistician? Because somebody who is passionate about learning statistics in school, college, and everywhere you have learned, and somebody who loves to play with data. Play with data in the sense you take the data available to you, filter it, polish it, clean the data. And by the way, clean the data doesn't mean that you have to rub and clean. No, clean the data means you will have to filter out in a sequential way where you can plan out the information, you can plan out the existing of structure of that. Once you have planned out, once you have planned every object of that, you can then decide on what information you are predicting to. Now, to predict information, there are two ways that can be done. One is your statistical mode, where you are deciding two possible conditions. What has happened if you are taking a data and trying to analyze what had happened in the past or something, that is, or you are taking something and you are putting up into a model and you are planning to analyze what will happen, predict the future. Now, data science as a field is basically meant for that. Data scientists' work is basically to combine the data, whatever the information available, polish it, filter it, clean it, put it into a structure, and then depict the required thing that you are looking for. Whether you are looking out for a solution, whether you are looking out for some predicted model, or you are looking out for some futuristic options that can be created out of it, that is important. Now, when that happens, that solves the purpose of yours as a data science engineer, as a machine learning engineer, or as a statistician, or as a data science professional. Also have to understand, it's not there's a myth which people have is, oh, I don't know programming, I have to use lines of codes, applications and programs. It's okay, it's not. For example, like for when you do a stock trading, you see the candle and stick chart, but to write that candle and stick chart, it just takes about 4 or 5 simple elements. You need to see the high price, you need to see the low price, you need to see the time frequency and all that. That's it. Some of the random 4 to 5 elements, and it's only about to write your own candle and stick chart. It just takes about 5 to 6 lines of code, and that's it. You just have to import that piece of line, put it up in your program, and boom, run it, and there you go. You have your own candle and stick chart, you have your own bar chart. So the flexibility what Python gives you in the field of data science is not being offered by other languages. It's not that other languages cannot be, but Python itself has got a vast library of vast pool of libraries, dependencies and structures, and the most important thing is it's the most reliable and most efficient language, which is smaller in size, and it takes very less time to learn for you the coding, the language, and implement it in your day-to-day skills. So very simple example, and then you will understand probably. The topic here is, you want to play golf. So the condition you are looking out is, if it is not raining, then I am going to play golf. Condition number 2, if it is not very hot, then I am going to play. The condition is that if it is not raining, then you will go. If it is not very hot, then you will go. But if either of the condition is not working, then you will say, okay, I won't play. So it's basically analyzing the data, using a particular algorithm and a model, deciding what will be the future course of action, or what has happened in the past you are trying to predict in the present scenario. Something that you are looking out for future is basically what will happen, taking the references from the past. So past data you are taking and feeding into the system and telling, based on this data, tell me what is going to happen in the future. You are not taking the past data and analyzing and asking what will happen in the past. No, that has already happened. So what you are trying to do is, you are trying to take the data, work out on that, feed into the system, give them the thinking, processing, and ask what is going to happen in the past. So for example, another predictive example is, will it rain? The possibilities of chances. So you are asking, will it happen? So what happens is, you have the data, weather reports and data, and you're taking and you're putting and you're predicting, will it rain? Because if it rains, you will carry an umbrella. If it doesn't rain, you won't carry an umbrella. So you are going out of the house, so you are looking at the sky, and probably you see where data science concepts come into work and picture, and how it is becoming very efficient for you. You're planning to go out for some purchasing. The moment you step out of the house, first thing you go is you do, and you see the sky. Okay, is there anywhere rain, cloud or anything? Okay, there is nothing, the sky is clear. So you say, okay, there's 50-50 possibility of being rain happening. But if you're not sure, then you will not step out. But if you're sure that it's not going to rain, then you will go out. And if you're unsure with about a 50-50 or 60-40 ratio that yes, sometimes it might go rain, then you will carry an umbrella. So the condition happens is, if it rains, carry an umbrella. If it is not raining, then also carry an umbrella, because you want to have a possibility. So it's very simple. Whatever that you do, the same predictive model gets into the working of the structure. Now that you have understood this, in this particular section, I'm just going to give you quick bits. To learn data science, you need 2 skills to be: Python, statistics. Third thing, whatever you have learned, please unlearn it. Means, if you have filled up your cup with prior knowledge, wash out your cup, empty it everything, and then you start learning from scratch again and keep filling your cup. Reason is because if you have learned something in the past, and if you are coming and relearning, your old data will start popping up. Utilize your old data to analyze what things you want to learn in a more differential way, and then put that into action, and you see the result will flourish. Now the question comes is, what do I need the skills? You need the skills of learning. You need the skills to practice. You need the skills to experiment. And the skills is practice. You have to practice, you have to experiment, you will have to have that mindset of thinking, what can happen? Why this happened? What can happen? How can happen? Why happened? If there is a possibility something is going to happen, when it will happen? So, there are some curious questions. It can look mad to people that you are in such a curiosity, but yes, it is possible, and it is possible through data science only. So all you will have to do is, you have to hit back, you have to hit out, you have to go into that system, you will have to start working. It's just nearby thinking, oh, I want to do data science, I want to learn this, I want to learn that, I want to learn that. Nothing will work out as long as you don't go and don't sit in front of your system and don't start typing. You will have to start typing, you will have to start utilizing it. Now you will say, okay, but what all the softwares, where do I get? You will get lot of platforms. Like for example, you can go and you can download Anaconda 3. Anaconda 3 is basically an open source platform community application especially built for data scientists who are learning data science and probably are going to practice the problems and data and statistics and analysis. But make sure you are very good at 2 skills, Python and statistics. Learn the basics of Python, learn the basics of statistics, learn how to implement the one, and it's only about like 4 to 5 lines or maximum 2 lines of coding, and you're executing certain logics. There are pre-filtered algorithms, there are already available structures, all you have to combine until you reach to a stage where you can build your own algorithms, custom algorithms to do these calculations and do this work. Well, with that, I end this blog here and give you the time to think back until I come back with the topics on statistics, basically on inferential statistics, on differential statistics, and why statistics is so important in data science and all that blah blah blah. But this is going to be like a beginning one, and topic can be like why data science is the sexiest job, sexiest in demand skill. Okay, that's a question mark. Watch out the video. If you have any queries, any question, put it on the description, put it on the chat window, and I shall answer back to your questions. And meanwhile, do check out other videos related to this on my channel Siddharth World. And so far, if you have subscribed, thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. I promise you I will give you a lot more informative contents. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do press the bell red subscribe button just on the screen below, and the bell icon next to it, so that whenever I post a new video you never miss an update. And for any kind of contacts, any kind of discussions you would like to take, you can feel free to get my social media links on the description box, and also my official email where you can send me emails and you can talk to me and you can describe to me. Anyone who is passionate about entering into the field of data science, and before to that you want to get a consultation, you want to discuss how should we do and how should we go ahead, please do reach me without any hesitation. Until then, thank you, bye bye, namaskar. Do whatever you want, my lovely friends, but stay safe, stay at home. Thank you very much.